Hello everyone and welcome to the Dragon Code. In this video we are going to build math game and then we are going to test probability with dice. So let's start. Before building math game, you should know how to generate random number. To do this, you need to use rand function and let's print this. So it is the random number. But problem is you will always get the same number each time you run your program. If I run again, it is again 41 and it is again 41. To generate different random numbers each time you run your program, you need to use srand function. And in that function you need to use time function and here you need to pass null. And now let's run this program. It is 10,192 and if I run this program again, it is different number. If I run this program again, it is again different number. And if you want to generate random numbers in a certain range, you need to use modulus. For example, if you want to generate random numbers in a range from 0 to 4, you need to module this random number with 5. And let's do it in for loop. Let's do it 20 times. And let's run this program. So this will generate random numbers in a range from 0 to 4. And to generate random numbers from 1 to 5, you just need to add that number with 1. Let's run this program. As you can see, program generated numbers from 1 to 5. I will also use get function. The main purpose of this function is to access character array, but you can also use it to make user to need to press enter in order to continue. And I will also use system clear. This will clear all terminal. And let's now run this program. So in order to continue, I need to press enter because get, and then terminal will be cleared with this function system clear. This is how it works. Now let's build math game. I will need to generate two random numbers and for that I need two variables, number 1 and number 2. And I will also need variable to store result. So I will declare result variable. I also need while loop and then I will generate two random numbers. Number 1 and number 2. And then I will show that to user. Number 1 plus number 2 is equal to, and then user need to enter result. And then we are going to check if number 1 plus number 2 is equal to result. If it is, print correct. If not, print incorrect. Let's also add new line. And let's also make user to need to press enter. Continue. Let's add one more new line. And let's see how this works. So this is two random numbers and I need to add them. So 6 plus 3 is 9. 4 plus 5 is also 9. 8 plus 8 is 16. 6 I remember 1. 0 plus 3 is 3 and 1 is 4. And 1 plus 2 is 3. It is correct. And now I move on the next operation. So null plus 8 is 8. Null plus 5 is 5. 8 plus 6 is 14. 4 I remember 1. And 1 plus 9 is 10. And 1 11. It is again correct. Let's now allow user to end the game. For that I will need bool variable and I will call it next. After each iteration we will ask user, do you want to continue? And he need to choose either 0 or 1. And also to continue use any number that is different from null, but let's make it 0 or 1. And now let's request that input for next variable. And then if next is true, we will clear the screen, make game more clear. And if it's not, we will break the loop. I need to add new line and I will remove this C inget. Let's now run this program. And to make it easier, I will only generate numbers in range from 1 to 100. So I will module these two random numbers with 100 and add 1. And let's now run this program. So 88 plus 25 is 130. It is correct. Do you want to continue? Yes. Do you want to continue? No, this will end the game. Let's add score. For that, I need score variable, and it will initially be 0. And when the result is true, I will also increase score by 1. And when game is finished, when loop is terminated, we will print user's score. Let's also add new line. And now let's run this program. I have one error. I added 2 semicolons. Okay, what's now error? I need to add 0 here. And now it is 3. It's correct. It's correct. Let's try something that is not correct. It's incorrect. Correct. And let's end game. Your score is 3 because I got 3 correct answers. Let's add some constraints. For example, we will allow user to only make 2 mistakes. If he makes 3 mistakes, game will be over. For that, I need mistake variable that will count mistakes, and it will initially be 0. When user make mistake, we will increase that variable by 1. And if mistake is greater or equal to 3, we will break loop. Let's run this code. I will make 3 mistakes. And I will make the last third mistake. And the game is over. As you can see, I get error cout is ambiguous. To fix that, I need to include some header files. Rand function belongs to the cstd library header file, and time belongs to the ctime header file. So let's include them. cstd lib and ctime. Now error is gone. In this game now there is only addition operation. But it will be nice if we can have all 4 arithmetic operations. To do that, I will add operation variable. And it will also be random number between 4 between 1 and 4. And I will do that. I will use that random number in switch statement. Every number will refer to certain arithmetic operation. I will use 1 for addition 2 for subtraction, 3 for multiplication, and 4 for division. So I need switch statement. I will pass operation variable, and in case it is 1, it will be addition. And then I will terminate switch statement. In case it is 2, it will be subtraction. Minus, minus. It will also be break statement there. I will copy this. In case it is 3, it will be multiplication. And in case it is 4, it will be division. Okay, let's run this code. 19 divided by 48 is 0. It is 0 because we divide integers, so we only care about whole numbers. I'm not going to multiply it now. I will just enter some incorrect result. 46 plus 8 is 54, and I will end the game. I got 2 right answers. Okay, let's now build program that will allows us to throw a dice. I need result, and I need while loop. Each time, in each iteration, we will generate random number, and because it is dice, it can only be numbers between in range from 1 to 6. So modulo 6 plus 1. See out, you get result, and I will add sin get to make user to need to press enter in order to continue, and I will clear terminal after each iteration. Let's run this code. So you get 2, then you get 6, then you get 3, then you get 5, and so on. We built that program for throwing dice. Now let's explore dice probability. On dice, there are numbers from 1 to 6. Each time you throw dice, there is 1/6 or 16.67% chance of getting each number. So, according to probability, if you throw dice 300 times, you will get each number 50 times. But let's explore, will it actually happen? To do that, I need to count results. I will count all numbers. For that I need variables. For counting ones, I will have 1. for counting twos, I will have two variable with name 2, 3, 5, and 6. And I will also have variable for attempts that will count each attempt. I don't need this, and all these variables should initially be 0. 1 is equal to 2, to 3, it is all equal to 0. So if that number is, if result is 1, we will increase one variable, and we will do same for all other numbers. And we will increase the temp variable after each iteration. And while loop will execute will be executing as long as a temp is less than certain number. I will put 100 here. Now when we got all these results, we will print them. Number of ones is 1, and I will do it for all numbers. Twos, threes, and let's now run this program. These are results after 100 drawings. And to make it clearer, we will also print percentages of each number. Let's do it. I will add some space first. And now we divided 1 with number of attempts, and I will convert that variable to the double to also have decimal values of percentages. Temp, and we will multiply it by 100. And to also have decimal spaces, I would choose some number other than 100. And let's run this code. So this is percentage of number 1. And we are going to do the same for the rest of the numbers. I can also add percentage. And let's run this program. So we get percentages of all numbers. And let's now test probability. So according to probability, if we throw dice 300 times, each number should appear 50 times. Let's see, will it happen? It won't happen. Numbers are different. And percentages, of course. Let's try this with 300 throws. Again, numbers are different and percentages also. Let's try with 30,000 throws. Again, percentages are not the same, also numbers, but as you can see, percentages are very similar to each other. Let's try with 3 million throws. And as you can see, percentages are very similar. Every percentage is 16.6. So we can conclude that more you throw dice, the closer you get to probability results. This is all for this video. If you want more videos like this and like this video, press like button and subscribe, and see you next time.